He saved millions of lives, transformed medicine, and yet most Australians don't even know his name. This is the story of Frank Macfarlane Burnet. Frank Macfarlane Burnet was born on the 3rd of September 1899 in Traralgon, Victoria, the second of 7 children in a Scottish-descended family. His father, Frank Burnet, managed a local bank branch, and his mother, Hadassah Pollock, fostered a love of learning. From a young age, Burnet exhibited a solitary nature and a deep curiosity about the natural world. He developed an early interest in biology and became an avid reader and observer of wildlife, frequently exploring the bushland around his home. He was educated at Geelong College and later attended the University of Melbourne, where he studied medicine. Despite being somewhat socially isolated, Burnet excelled academically. During his medical training, he developed a passion for microbiology and pathology. This interest led him to the Walter and Eliza Hall Institute of Medical Research, where his career as a pioneering scientist would flourish. At WEHI, Burnet was mentored by Charles Kellaway, who nurtured his early research ambitions. In the 1920s, Burnet secured a scholarship to the University of London, where he earned a PhD in 1928. His doctoral research focused on bacteriophages, viruses that infect bacteria, a field that would prove foundational for later advances in molecular biology and immunology. Burnet's meticulous research style and intense intellectual discipline earned him recognition in scientific circles. Upon returning to Australia in 1928, he married Edith Linda Marston Druce, a fellow medical student. Burnet resumed work at WEHI, where he began producing a steady stream of influential papers. Burnet became the director of the Walter and Eliza Hall Institute in 1944, a position he held until 1965. Under his leadership, WEHI transformed into one of the world's leading biomedical research centers. Burnet's own work focused heavily on virology and immunology. His rigorous testing ensured the virus was safe for use in native species, while proving lethal to its intended host. This marked one of the first successful uses of biological control in pest management. His earlier work with Peter Medawar on acquired immune tolerance, how the immune system learns not to attack the body's own tissues, earned them the 1960 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. This research opened pathways for organ transplantation and deepened understanding of autoimmune diseases. Burnet's insights were not only brilliant in scope, but also practically applicable, leading to real-world medical advances. After retiring from WEHI, Burnet continued to write prolifically, publishing over 30 books and hundreds of papers. His works ranged from scientific texts to philosophical reflections on science, biology, and the human condition. He was particularly interested in evolutionary biology and often emphasized the self-organizing nature of living systems. He rejected vitalism and supernatural explanations, holding firm to a rationalist, materialist view of life. Burnet identified as an aggressive atheist and was deeply skeptical of religion. He believed that science provided a more reliable framework for understanding the world and humanity's place within it. Nevertheless, he valued ethical considerations and often wrote on the social responsibilities of scientists. His influence was immense. He mentored several generations of Australian scientists, advocated for increased research funding, and helped establish Australia as a major force in biomedical science. Burnet was known for his sharp intellect, quiet charisma, and unwavering commitment to scientific integrity. Burnet received a wide array of national and international honors. In 1960, he was named the first Australian of the Year, a title that reflected both his scientific stature and his cultural significance. Burnet served as president of the Australian Academy of Science from 1965 to 1969 and remained active in public science policy throughout his retirement. He also held honorary doctorates from multiple universities around the world and was appointed a Companion of the Order of Australia in recognition of his lifelong service to medicine and science. Burnet's personal life was marked by intellectual discipline and emotional restraint. His marriage to Edith Linda Druce was a source of support and stability, although they had no children. He enjoyed gardening, bird watching, and the solitude of nature, pursuits that reflected his introspective nature. He died in Melbourne on 31 August 1985, just 3 days before his 86th birthday. At the time of his death, he was celebrated not only as one of Australia's greatest scientists, but also as a moral voice in the scientific community. Frank Macfarlane Burnet's legacy is felt globally. His theories remain fundamental to immunology and have influenced generations of researchers. His work helped shape modern medicine, from vaccination to organ transplantation. Institutions, scholarships, and research centers have been named in his honor, including the Macfarlane Burnet Institute for Medical Research and Public Health. He is remembered not only as a Nobel laureate, but as a profound thinker who helped humanity understand itself through the lens of science. Burnet's commitment to truth, reason, and discovery continues to inspire scientific inquiry in Australia and beyond. Frank Macfarlane Burnet's legacy isn't just in textbooks. It lives in every life saved by modern medicine. If you found his story inspiring, make sure to like, subscribe, and join us for more remarkable journeys through Australian history and science.